Hi friends, I'm going to share my ideas about the experiment. This coefficient of thermal conductivity of a bad conductor with the help of this virtual lab. And what you have to do, you have to first go on Google and then just type Amrita University virtual lab. Then there will be a web page. You have to just click on this physical sciences part. Then there are various courses open on this web page, such as electricity, magnetism, heat and thermodynamics virtual lab and all that. Then you have to select for this heat and thermodynamics lab. So I'm going to select this one. So here are again the number of experiment. uh, so I have to go for my experiment, and that I want to discuss today is this least disk apparatus. So I just click on this, then you can have a small video on about it, how this experiment is going on. So you can watch this video, and there are number of sections showing on this web page the theory about this experiment. First one is the aim to determine the coefficient of thermal conductivity of a bad conductor using this least disk apparatus. Then the what are the apparatus requirement. Then there is a small theory is there. Means we have to insert two thermometer T1 and T2. In between there is a bad conductor which for which you want to determine the coefficient of that particular bad conductor. Now we say steam chamber. Then finally you have to plot a graph between this variation of temperature and this time. And then there is a schematic diagram by which you can understand how this is going on. So here from this inlet steam is going in, then this is the outlet for the steam. Then here there is a brass base of this you can say the container in which the steam is entering. Then this is solid base, and in which then another there is a next base. This is the another disk B, you can say A and B disk, and in between there is a sample disk, experimental disk C. And here this is experimental disk is you can choose of mica and cardboard, and I want to have this of cardboard. So basically we have to study the steady state, and this is the experimental formula. By using certain mathematical equations we get this k is the coefficient of thermal conductivity, and it is mc dt by t divided by area of cross section, and this difference of temperature between the two steady state and divided by the x is the this you can say it is the thickness of your sample. So here there is x k is the coefficient of thermal conductivity of sample, A is the area, x is the thickness of sample, this is the temperature difference, then mass of metallic disc, heat capacity of the metal you are using. Suppose you are using brass here, and in place of brass if you are using another such as aluminium, then you will use that particular heat capacity. And this is the rate of cooling of metallic disc, and this will be determined from the slope which you are going to plot between this temperature and this time in seconds. So this is all this is the graph, and by we are expecting to have a curve like this, and by plotting a tangent at the steady state point T2 we get the slope of this line, and by the slope using other constant part which are given in this experiment. So all these you can have the value of what k, that is the coefficient of thermal conductivity of a bad conductor using this. Now I just want to start this simulator, and here on your screen you can see that there is a setup. Here there is what this is a steam arrangement. Here there is a heater, some container of water is there due to, and we start this heater, then steam will start generating and it will pass through this, and here it will be entering. Then here we have to put in between these two discs there is a lower disc and there is a upper disc, and they are of same material which you have to choose in your experiment. You can see that it is aluminum and other material can be there, and in between you have to put your experimental disc for which of a bad conductor of which you want to have the this what is known as coefficient of thermal conductivity of a bad conductor, and we are going to use here the cardboard. So simply just put here this select the metal, then least disc height you have to select. I have taken it 1.5. Then radius you can also vary, then 4.5 I have selected here. This cardboard and other choices also there. I have taken this cardboard here. Now first part you have to place this insulator. Now you have to start this steam, and this temperature is going to rise after certain time. Physically it takes half an hour. Here it will take some small time. So you can see on your screen that it is changing. Now you have to wait till the steady state is attained. So here you can see that this one is rising very rapidly here, though in physical mode when you are performing your experiment in laboratory it will take some larger time. So when you attain this steady state, you have to just remove this cardboard, and you have to just raise the temperature of this T2, that is the steady state of this lower disc, plus 10 degree. That means if suppose you are getting at 70, then you have to raise it up to 80 degree, like that. So I think it's raising, it will approximately go to 100 degree centigrade, and here it will be some 70 to 80 near to that. So we are getting this much almost done. So it is here 100 degree centigrade, and it is 74. So now we have to just remove this insulator, and we are going to heat it to make this temperature plus 10. So remove this one, and it is going to raise the temperature. So we have to take it up to 82. Then stop steam at 82. Then natural cooling, start this stopwatch and have data per 30 seconds gap. It will be a natural cooling. While the temperature is falling, you have to note down the temperature of T2 per 30 seconds, and you have to take these reading below minus 10 degree of your steady state. So you have to go up to 52. Then now here you can have this graph. So in your manual making of graph, you will change this axis and you will get a smooth curve, and by that curve you put certain tangent here, and then measuring the slope of that curve at a steady at this point, and you will get and using other these constant you will get what is your aim here, and that aim is here to coefficient of determination of coefficient of thermal conductivity of a bad conductor. Okay. So this is all about this least disc experiment. So I stop here.